discussing what we liked about the game and what we didn't like about the game. It's similar to what I've done for Soul Hackers 2 and Persona 5 Royal. Um, we're just gonna just talk about this. It may not be as long as my other videos like this, because quite honestly, there's not a lot to really that we can really talk about. So yeah. Um, so I guess I'll just ask you, Tessa, like, what are to start off with the positives? Like, what are some things generally that you do like about this game?
Well, it's there's not a lot of positives. It's the art style for me. That's the only positive. Everything else seems to be a little negative. Wait, you already had all the.
Yeah, I think that question is just gonna really depend on the type of gamer that you are. Um, so when it when it comes to tactical RPGs, I'm not like meticulous on it, like how I guess your roommate tends to be. A little bit more like a straightforward with brute force approach, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. But yeah, I do agree. The art style is unique. It's pretty um pretty much like callback or similar to the Q series art style with the chibi form. That may or may not put people off because of the style alone. But don't let that deter you guys. Like it's still very much a Persona 5 game. Uh,
Yeah, the dialogue is definitely personified.
yep.
So much. In fact.
So I guess I'll just generally ask like what's like because you and Mark probably have like a good rounded answer on this next question. Like, what's your guys' like take on tactical RPGs? You guys had some experience from games like Disgaea and a bit of Fire Emblem, right?
Um. Well, I'm gonna say this. It reminds me of this guy a little bit too much. I felt like those guys probably came up with a. They went asking the Disgaea people
For some
who made the
spoilers.
games.
Yeah.
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 Um. But it has the exact same art. The fact is, it's the exact same art style as Disgaea, and the exact same mechanics, dialogue, long dialogue, and all that stuff. So,
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, for sure. Uh, so what do you think of like the new characters? Well, really just two that are standoutish, like Arena and Toshiro. I guess we're gonna be kind of coy with this, in case we get into like spoilers talk, but we're not gonna get too deep.
well,
Like, yeah.
if we're not going into spoilers, then, like I said, they need to stop adding new characters every time. Arena's okay. If we were completely telling spoilers, Arena is actually good in my book.
Mm-hmm.
I see the develop with the other character though, but
Oh
if
yeah.
we're not doing spoilers, Arena and
Yeah,
Totrio or
like
whatever,
if you really
it's
like if you guys really want to know the scope of like Arena and Toshiro's characterization, watch my let's play of the game, and then there's a bunch of like spoilers out there on YouTube, so I'm just avoiding you guys in advance. But we're not gonna really talk about it here because we don't want to ruin any surprises for people that are still playing it or who may discover my video because of the algorithm. So, but yeah, those two characters have solid.
Yeah.
So, I guess, what are some things that you didn't really
Um,
like about Tactica?
some of the puzzles looked very asinizing. But perspectively, though, there's a couple of quests that Keith might know that he will never able to get done
Uh,
because he's got to do it in one turn.
Actually, the one I had struggled with today, I finally got through it. Uh, well, I'm just gonna say, if you guys know that you know, if after like taking advantage of, oh yeah, that's another thing. This is basically another thing. One more and movement is very important in this game. So if you can take advantage of, do it because that's gonna be important down the line when you progress. But yeah, uh, definitely take the time to do the side quests if you want to, improve. Or if you want to, chuck along with the story, that's also pretty valid too. So these games are designed to be played more than once. So it really doesn't matter how you guys go about it. Everybody's different.
Um, Honestly, the dialogue was too long too. Like
Oh
and
yeah,
also redoing moves. That also
there's so
took up.
much like, okay, this is kind of my issue with, like, I understand they can't always voice act every single scene, but certain ones where it's like all fun and stuff when the characters are just having a I wish some of that was actually voiced. Besides like the obvious like scenes that in the Second Kingdom, whatever. But like, it's that it doesn't really deter from the game. If you like the the core Phantom Thieves, there's a lot of like standout moments from that too. Especially if you play the DLC, there's standout moments from that as well. So it's like, I'd say this time around, the way they're handling the extra content and what they're giving you for DLC, this time I'd say it's actually worth it. Do I like it when Atlas does, day one stuff? No, but I'd say they definitely didn't pull away Soul Hackers too. At least that's for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you can finish it up now.
Yeah, so um basically, yeah, the game basically serves its purpose. Me and Tessa both agree we wished it was a little bit longer, but for what it is, it's pretty solid. Um, and you know, I'm not sure what the future will hold for Persona, but like yeah, like I said in my other video, after reload for now, my mind could change, but I'm feeling that I'm gonna take a little bit of a break from um Atlas games after reload, at least for now. Um, any final thoughts on this subject, Tessa, before we wrap up?
Not really. It's just if you like strategy games, then it's for you. But if you don't, maybe watch a walkthrough.
Yeah, like, see if the
That's all.
walkthrough is enough to convince you to get it, and if not, wait. Like I said for the Soul Hackers video, wait for a sale. Their old Atlas games always go on sale pretty often, and If you have, especially like if you're an Xbox user, wait for Game Pass where you can try it out from what I've heard for free. So definitely take advantage of any bundle deals or anything like that may come your way. But other than that, yeah, this has been your host Keefster Yonder Demons. Want to say goodbye to the fans.
Bye.
Yeah, take care, and if you're playing Tactica, enjoy it. Take care, guys.